It is day 15 of 40 money mantras. Woo, woo. Mm. We are already at day 15, Ashley. We are already at day 15, Shimoda. Ah, family, family, family. Very important, very important, very important. If you are a globetrotter, you own the Globetrotter NFT. If you own the Globetrotter NFT, right now, I want you to go to the Christian Witches Convention website. I said ChristianWitchesConvention.com. I'm going to put it in the chat. And you do not pay registration to come to this event if you are a holder of the Globetrotter NFT. If you do not know what the Globetrotter NFT is, then you need to go to soulexcursions.world and we have a video there for you. And we've talked about it extensively here on the YouTube channel too. When you own the Globetrotter NFT, you no longer pay registration fees to come to events because you made the investment once to buy the Globetrotter NFT and it works forever. Now, very important, Globetrotters, look at me, look at me, look at me. Very important, muy importante. We must know the exact number of people at the Christian Witches Convention because much depends on it. Seating, things like that. Room placement, all of that. Okay? So I want you to use this link right here today. Today. I'm just making it urgent so you do it right away. And I want you to go to the Christian Witches Convention website. And when you get to the website, Globetrotters only. It's not going to work for anyone else other than a Globetrotter. Globetrotters only. You click, it says Globetrotters, register here. You click that link and it takes you to where you will register Globetrotters. Okay? If you are not a Globetrotter, ignore everything I just said. You want to go to, if you are not a Globetrotter, if you do not own the Globetrotter NFT, you want to go to ChristianWitchesConvention.com to that very same link and pay and register. It's minimal cost for all that you'll be getting. Mystery school classes, a party, welcome reception on Thursday night, mystery school classes. We got teachers coming to teach you on Friday and Saturday, Christian witchcraft, Bible magic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm teaching the first class on Friday morning is how to get rid of all your problems. That's the first class I'm teaching Friday morning. How to get rid of all your problems. You'll be in the room with us in Las Vegas. What's better than a bunch of your witchy friends in Las Vegas? I don't know of too many things better than that. So if you are a Globetrotter, I see some Globetrotters here, Pamela, Shimoda, I see some Globetrotters here. That's what you do, Globetrotters. If you are coming with us to Vegas, and why not? It's right here in the country. Okay, it's right here in the country. If you are a Globetrotter, click that link that is here in the chat, the Christian Witches Convention. It's going to be a link below the vid as well. ChristianWitchesConvention.com. If you are not coming, share it with someone. If you don't know anything about it, go there and look at it. ChristianWitchesConvention.com. Very inexpensive, even if you're not a Globetrotter. Now, if you're a Globetrotter, you do not pay to come, so you might as well come. You don't pay the registration fee. You just pay for your transportation and your accommodations. You don't have to pay for your ticket. Your ticket is already a part of your Globetrotter experience. Same as Greece, same as Italy. Between Greece at $5,500 or $7,500 if you desire accommodations. Between Greece, Italy, Egypt, Zanzibar, and the Christian Witches Convention, by itself, that's $25,000 of registration fees that Globetrotters do not pay just this year. We're not even talking about next year when we go to Peru, Hawaii, India. Yes, pays to be a Globetrotter. It pays, I'm a Globetrotter. It pays to be a Globetrotter. So all of our Globetrotter NFT family, that's the deal. You don't pay, yet you still must register by letting us know you're coming. Okay, that's how we do it. That's with all the trips. Globetrotters, look at me. If you go to soulexcursions.world, actually, you don't even have to go to Soul Excursions, just go to ValerieLove.com. If you go to ValerieLove.com, everything's there for you. That's one place where you can get everything. So you go to ValerieLove.com, and when you go to ValerieLove.com, click on Global Events. And there you will see the global events coming up, and you see right there, Christian Witches Convention. Click on that. So you don't have to remember different websites, just remember ValerieLove.com. If you click on ValerieLove.com and go to global events, it's going to take you straight to everything. It's like a central hub. So when you go to Valerie Love, it's like the master key. So you go to ValerieLove.com, and everything that you want to do, you're going to see it there coming up. So you're going to go and click on Christian Witches Convention. It's going to show you the Christian Witches Convention from prior years. And it's going to show you all the amazing people that we get to see and love on. And Molly is going to be there. This is Molly right here. And Molly is one of our volunteers for the Christian Witches Convention. She's part of the convention team. I was so happy to meet with the Christian Witches Convention team the other night. Molly is on that team, and she will be helping you with the Christian. She will be helping us with the Christian Witches Convention and serving you. I freaking love Molly. She's one of our amazing witches. These are pictures from the first ever Christian Witches Convention. These are pictures from the second ever Christian Witches Convention. And now next, we'll go pictures of the third ever Christian Witches Convention. And you'll be in those pictures. You will be in those pictures, right? Pictures and videos. So that's where you register. And Globetrotters, register here. You are so loved and appreciated, okay? Now, if you are a Globetrotter and you say, hey, I am coming to, let's go back to ValerieLove.com. ValerieLove.com. While we're waiting for everyone to come into the room, ValerieLove.com. Go there. Hey, lady. I love that lady. She keeps going no matter what. I love that lady. I really like that lady too. Go to Global Events, ValerieLove.com, Global Events. When you get there, you're going to see Greece. When you go to Greece, Globetrotters, come on, Globetrotters. You're going to click on Greece. You're going to read all the details about Greece, and then you're going to say, yes, I'm coming to Greece. And you see, register for this event, only 0. Go here now to register for the event, and all you do is put in your wallet. You connect your wallet. Of course, you have to connect your wallet in order to be able to see right here, connect wallet. And you do have your wallet, because that's where your Globetrotter is, your Globetrotter NFT, okay? So all the trips have that. All the trips have that. So let's get these Globetrotters popping. Let's get popping, Globetrotters. You have Greece. You have Christian Witches Convention in May. You have Greece, June 30th. Right after Greece, we're hopping right over to Italy. Then you have Egypt in September. See, June to July, we're going to be there for Harmony's birthday. Then in the fall, for the fall equinox, we will be in Egypt. I will be your Sherpa for Egypt. Kamumbo, the temples at Edfu, the temples at Karnak, the West Bank, temple of the pyramids of Giza, of course, the Great Sphinx, Avenue of the Sphinxes, King Tut's tomb, Amun's tomb. Egypt, Nile River cruise, if you choose the Nile River cruise. Chef's kiss. Then we'll be in Zanzibar. We'll be in Zanzibar right after Egypt. Egypt and Zanzibar in the motherland. If you have never been to the motherland, And when I say the motherland, I mean the motherland of all peoples, because humanity kind of, I think they said, stumbled out of Africa like 40, 50,000 years ago. I think that's the story, right? We're all from the motherland. Okay, that's not just Black people, that's all people. That's all the beautiful people of the planet. Pat. Pat says, thanks for the new moon and Aries information last night. Did I miss the book club meeting on High Speed or High Places? No, you were with us, and we did not have the book club discussion last night because we went so deep into the readings. We will pick up our big book club discussion next month. So that gives everybody time to get the book. That's our book club for the whole year. So that gives everyone time to get the book. If you don't know what me and Pat are talking about, then what you want to do is you want to get into the Christian Witches Circle. You want to get into the circle. The reason we have a circle is because there are a lot of very strange and interesting comments on social media that are uninformed. And we wanted our own house where we could kick back, smoke weed, drink kombucha, drink a glass of wine, drink a cup of tea, and talk about witchy shit without stupid asses. That's why we have the circle. And you can get into the circle if you desire. And the circle, that's really why we wanted the circle, okay? And that's our circle. Our circle is ain't nobody in here except us. That's our circle. Okay. And I'll show you our circle. Our circle is beautiful. I love, love, love our circle. It is the Christian Witches Circle. If you are not in it already, there are over 136. I'm looking at the count right now, 136 people in here. And this is where we have all kinds of posts, all kinds of things that you just won't see on social. Okay. Because it is a very big world. You love last night. Last night was awesome. Oh, good, Denelsia. Yay! It was beautiful last night. Ah! Oh, Ty, you found this all on Facebook. I love it. You caught the new moon reading this morning. I loved it. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, goody. I love when our family loves what we're doing. I love it. And please go into the circle. When you go into the circle, how do you get into the circle? I didn't tell you how to get into the circle. Here's how you get into the circle. The way that you get into the circle, I don't even think I was sharing my screen earlier when I was talking and showing you all those things. The way that you get into the circle is that you go to christianwitches.com. Very easy. I'm going to put it in the chat as well. christianwitches.com. And when you go to christianwitches.com, and there you see, of course, get your tickets for the Christian Witches Convention, get your tickets for the Christian Witches Convention, get your tickets. Oh, and did I say get your tickets for the Christian Witches Convention? Okay, next. That's going to probably be our only stateside event this whole year. So if you want to do something with us in the US, that's probably going to be it for the year. Wait till next year when we do something else in the United States. Everything else is outside of the United States. So if you don't want to go far and you want to still be with the family, Christian Witches Convention is your jam. That's your ticket in Vegas to get your magic on. I mean, how powerful will you be with your magic fully activated? Okay, right here, it says enter the circle. Boom. Enter the circle. And there it shows you how to get into the circle and what you'll find inside the circle. Okay, that is the Christian Witches Circle. That is how you get into the circle. And in the circle, we can do things that we just can't do on social media because there are a lot of very fascinating people on social media, and not all eyes need to have everything that we're doing in front of them. Let's breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And give thanks. And relax. And Release all that no longer serves you. Now, infinite, infinite, infinite life I am. I speak this word in the infinite life I am for all who are here, all who have ever been here, all who are yet to be here, for wealth, for exponential expansion in income, for high revenues, for the perfect clients, for the perfect customers coming by the droves. And we have all the systems, the service, and the support to handle all of it in excellence and supreme service. All are thriving. All are advancing. All are rich in every imaginable way. I've spoken these words and not one of them will fall to the ground. Ashe. Let us now engage. Yes. Let us now engage. 40 Money Mantras, day 15. 15th mantra from the angels. Screen share. If you don't have the book, you can pick it up at ValerieLove.com. Day 15. Truth. Whoo! It's about to get hot in her. It's about to get hot in her. Truth. I'm grateful to be confident in knowing that supply in the form of money is always circulating about me and everyone I love. Lack is a no thing. It does not exist. Being a construct of an ego mind gone mad, its effects disintegrate in the presence of I am that I am. This magnificent intelligence within me that knows and recognizes only truth. Riches, wealth, abundance, prosperity, and the continuous flow of these and more than I can imagine or fathom is my truth. Oh yes, I'm grateful. Amen. Truth. The angels say in this mantra to come home to truth. What does it mean? It means to understand and recognize that if something seems like it's missing or lacking or not enough, it is a lie. It's not truth. If it seems like you don't have enough, there's not enough, there's not going to be enough, it's a lie. It's not truth. If it seems like you're not enough, you can't do enough, you don't have enough, it's a lie. It's not truth. The angels are bringing us home to truth. What is the truth? The truth is this. Let's go to Professor Donald Holland, favorite professors in the entire world, who wrote a book called The Case Against Reality. Truth. The truth is your body is not real. That's the truth. Therefore, how could the body's needs supplant spirit when the body isn't even real? And you may say, well, of course, body is real. I'm sitting here feeling it. Okay, let's go deeper. Professor Holland, PhD, is a neuroscientist and a behavioral biologist. And he has a very interesting hypothesis. And his very interesting hypothesis is that space-time, well, a lot of quantum physicists have already come to the conclusion that space-time is dead. The model of space-time is doomed. It's not fundamental. Space-time is not fundamental. That means that it is not the before everything else. It's not. So what are they saying is before everything else if it's not space-time? Somehow the materialists and the scientists have tried to get us to believe a vast lie. It's not truth. The vast lie that they tried to get us to believe is that there was a big bang, a big explosion that caused order. With no intelligence. It came out of nowhere. And somehow, if you get a bunch of atoms and molecules together, somehow consciousness will arise somehow from those atoms and molecules, yet no one's been able to prove that. Yet that's what they preach like it's true. It's not truth. It's a lie. It's made up. It's not truth. What is truth? What have we discovered from quantum physics? From quantum physics, we have discovered that consciousness is fundamental, not matter. What does that mean? That means before there was matter, there was consciousness. But they try to tell us it was the other way around. First there was matter, and somehow from the matter, from the molecules, came consciousness. And Professor Holland is saying, no, that's not what the math is telling us. He said, not only is this not true, here's the next thing he said that will blow your mind. He said that everything you see around you in this construct is not true. Also, you are in an intentional construct. And why would we be put into a construct? Why would be? Now, many people have told you this in many different ways. They told you this in the Matrix, that you're in a pod and they got something going through your spinal cord, hooked into your spinal cord, which is your direct connect. The Bible talks about the magic of the spinal cord and the brain. They call the brain the golden bowl, and the silver cord is the spinal cord. It talks about that in the Bible. That's your direct connect through your electromagnetic nervous system to the universe. That's why if you have spinal issues, you got some serious issues. Mentally and spiritually and physically and emotionally, you kind of fucked up if you got spinal issues and brain issues. You need to get them straightened out, and anything can be healed. Dr. Joe Dispenza showed you that. His spine was all crunched up. He straightened out every vertebrae in his spine in meditation. They wanted to put some pins in his body. He said, no. And now he teaches everybody to do it. Thousands of people at a time. In the Matrix, they told you we're in a construct. In spirituality, they told you this third dimension is not real. Now the quantum physicists are joining the party. Well, I don't know, they've probably been in the party for a while, telling you this is not real. Now, what is Dr. Donald, is Professor Holland saying about that? He's a doctor, he's a PhD. What is Professor Donald saying about this? The professor said this, that your body, this stuff is really trippy. I'm telling you, I've talked about it a lot of times, and I've got to keep saying it so that it really lands, because it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. It's like something from a science fiction movie. He said, your body is an icon. It's a stand-in, it's a stunt double for the real you. The real you we can't see. We can't fathom the real you. The real you behind doing all the circuitry, the real you has never been seen. We cannot even fathom the real you. Now in spirituality, we call that your God self. In quantum physics, they would call it something else. Talking about the same thing. He also said that your body is an icon exactly like this. I'll show you what it's exactly like. You get your telephone and you open your phone. And do you see that I have the YouTube icon right there? In no way do I think that this icon is YouTube. See, we play with this concept all the time, but we haven't applied the concept to ourselves. You don't look at this icon and think and stare at the icon and think that you're watching YouTube. No one does that. Okay, there's the TikTok icon. I don't look at the TikTok icon. Wow, TikTok is so boring. What is everybody saying? TikTok is so great. It's not doing anything. I don't think the TikTok icon is TikTok. No one thinks that. The Facebook icon. See how all these different icons look different? Those are bodies. This is what the Valerie Love body looks like. This is what the Shimoda body looks like. This is what the Janelzia body looks like. These are the bodies are icons that stand for something. So when we go to the Janelzia icon, in no way are we seeing the real Janelzia. You're seeing something that you can interact with, where then you can communicate with the real Janelzia. I interact with the icon, I tap it, and it opens a whole new world for me that now I enter into YouTube. Yet, think about this. What actually happens behind the scenes when you tap the YouTube icon on your phone? You could tap one button on your phone. It's not even a button, one icon on your phone, and 17 million things could have just happened. Some signals went somewhere. Something told your phone to go fetch data. When it fetched the data that was exclusively for you, not anyone else. Do you realize the computational power and energy that went behind showing you YouTube, and all you did was tap an icon, and then you're in a whole nother world now. You're in the YouTube world. That's your body. Your body is the icon. It's the stand-in. It's the easy thing it's the easy button. It's not the real you. Truth. All of these different sciences and arts are coming to the same conclusion. Not just spiritual people are saying this. People are saying this in the arts and entertainment. People are saying this in the fields, the cutting edge fields of science, like quantum physics. And last year, the Nobel Prize went to 3 physicists who proved the universe is not real. This isn't real. All this stuff you can touch and see with your 5 senses is not real. You're in a world of icons. That's truth. So if you think to yourself, right? Because we're critical thinkers around here. If you think to yourself, wow, this isn't real, then how could your lack be real? How could your bank account be real? How could your have money or not have money be real? Nothing here is real. It stands for something. I'm not telling you don't have a lot of money. I think money is wonderful. I think it's good to have as much of it as you want. I think you should have all the money you want. It's lovely. Just don't think that it's real. That will cause an unnatural attachment. And then when something happens, you'll just be all caught up in the, all the pieces, as they say in the family. Part of our family, my former husband's family, my former husband, his family, which is still my family, it says all the pieces. Then you're going to be all the pieces because something happened to that little bit of stack of money you had. It's not real. So what happens when you have this wonderful relationship with truth and you know that nothing you're looking at is real? You're free, you're peaceful, you're light, you're easy. You don't take yourself too seriously. You don't take everything so seriously. When somebody dies, you don't die. Do you know that somebody will die? So today, how many people are going to drop their body avatar today? They're going to drop their icon. It's like taking your icon off your phone. You took the YouTube icon off your phone. Someone took their body out of the whole matrix. So people do that every day. How many people have left? My mama, my grandmama, my granddaddy, my great grandmama, my great granddaddy. All of them are with the ancestors. A baby fell out my womb in the toilet, 5 months, gone. Devastated. Daughter had a baby that passed 3 weeks and 3 days he was on this planet that he left. Devastated. And after a while, you say, guys, there's something about this thing that's not real. You start to scratch and sniff. I don't think this thing is real. I think we're in some kind of construct, guys. Yeah, right. Now that's truth. Now, if we're in a construct, well, can you take me to what is real? Oh, sure. Yes, we can take you to what's real. And stay there. A Course in Miracles calls it the real world. This is not the real world. Therefore, nothing in this world can last forever. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Not your body, not your houses, not your money. Nothing here can last forever. Oh, okay, well then I don't have to be attached to anything here, and I'm not making it the real thing because it's not the real thing. Let's go to ACIM so that we can remember the whole premise of ACIM. Go to acim.org. Many of you are in ACIM right now, going through ACIM again. Just the other day I was in a portion of the text reading ACIM, absolutely magnificent. Today it's lesson 111. Go to lesson 111 right here on the channel at ValerieLoveTV.com. And here in the table of contents, let's go to the introduction, what it says. Let's go to the introduction, what it says right here. Boom. I was just reading this again and meditating on it the other day. What it says. Nothing real can be threatened. That means real you can't be threatened. That's truth. That means the real riches can't be threatened. That's truth. Real love can't be threatened. That's truth. Real joy can't be threatened. That's truth. Real peace can't be threatened. That's truth. Okay. Wow, that's a relief. Because Christ Yeshua ben Joseph said, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Nothing unreal exists. Your body's not real. It doesn't exist. This third dimensional construct, it doesn't exist. And Donald Holland is saying the same thing. He's saying it's an icon. It's a stand-in for something that's much bigger and much more complex that we couldn't even fathom if you actually had to do all of the mathematical computations every single time to watch a video on YouTube. No one watch a video on YouTube. What if you actually had to put in all of the computer computations like we used to have to do back before we had Windows? We used to actually have to put in the computer commands. Does anyone remember that when computers came out? We used to do C:// and then type some kind of command, and we had like these little sets of commands. If you wanted the computer to do a return or do some words, you had to put in the command, and then the computer did it. What if you actually had to do all the commands to watch one video on YouTube? Nobody would watch YouTube. It's too much. It's too complex. We can't do that. That's why he said it's like this. You just tap a button and voila, things show up. That's not real. How much went into you get? So it's hiding all the stuff that our brains wouldn't be able to process anyway. Your brain can't process reality. Do you know that they say something like 400 billion bits of information are hitting your brain every second. We'd be crazy if we could pick up on all of that. All that stuff is just yours. Every cell on your skin knows the body temperature of you and of the room, and where the breeze in the room is hitting your, like, your body is doing billions of things at one time. Your brain would we wouldn't be able to function. We wouldn't be able to run and catch a rabbit and roast it and eat it because we'd be just boggled with. It's what happens when you take shrooms. When you take shrooms, magic mushrooms. Well, I'll share with you what happens when I take magic mushrooms. I don't know what happens when you take them. You can tell us that, right? I can only tell you my experience. My experience with magic mushrooms, and many people that I've seen with magic mushrooms, because I am a plant medicine Sherpa. I help people with plant medicines. It has been my experience that the construct is instantly gone, and you are now in the nature of reality, full blown. You are in the full blown reality. That's why we're just like, you see people on shroom strips, and they're just like, because they're out the construct. It's hard to get out the construct if you don't meditate a lot and breathe and do what is required to free yourself of the construct and remind yourself of the truth. The truth is that nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Oh, that's why the truth sets you free. It sets you free because you're at peace, because you're not clutchy and grabby to everything in this third dimension, because you don't think it's real, because you know that there's something so much bigger that's really real. Love is real. Peace is real. Joy is real. Now, love with this exact person, I don't know. Maybe you'll be with them with 5 minutes, maybe 5 years, maybe 5 decades. I don't know. Stop pinning infinite reality on one little person or one little pile of money or one little house or infinite reality is so far beyond anything any of us can fathom or conceptualize. And you're in infinite reality every time that you meditate. When you're truly meditating, you are in infinite reality. Yes? Do you remember that, Juanita? Oh my goodness, Juanita, we had to put the prompts in the computer. And then they came up with Windows, and they came up with all these different things, right? I used to work in an office. Can you believe I was at an office? I was actually working at a job. Can you believe that? I was sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing in here? But anyway, I had the computer screen, and it was green, and it used to blink. And you had to type the actual commands in the computer to get it to do anything. Wow. Thank you for the huge, incredible, what's the word? Advances for humanity. My first computer, Commodore. And you know what, Carla? We thought we were doing something. Oh, this was cutting edge. And 10 minutes later, it wasn't cutting edge anymore. Oh my goodness. Just like in Divergent, where she says it's not real and taps the glass and breaks herself free. That is exactly it. Divine Destiny, you just make my day, Valerie. I love it. Mwah. I love it. And I love y'all. Cannot wait to see you so we can hug your neck. There's going to be so many amazing people at the Christian Witches Convention. I cannot wait to see everybody. It's going to be a party, okay, with magic, because we about to get your magic on. Okay, so this is day 15 of 40 Money Mantras. I freaking love you for being committed, for being here every day, for having the book, for doing your work, for sharing, commenting, engaging, like y'allbomb.com. Y'allabomb.com, because, you know, some people are just wandering around YouTube just wandering around. They won't sit still and focus long enough to get the thing that they desire to have. Focus is a superpower. Focus is a superpower. All right. All right, family. Oh, Juanita, you had to know all the formulas by memory. Oh my goodness. I had them written down, but they had it printed out like on a little thing. Oh, I'm just so happy that we're here, that now we can ask Chat GPT anything. I'm just very happy. And God's Garden Girl, mwah, love you. And all I can say is this, that in a few more years, when you're watching this video, if you're watching this video in 2050, yay, humanity survived, yay, yay. If you're watching this video in 2050 and the AI has now taken over and made all humans its slaves, and you can watch this. This is a message to you. It's up to you. Set us free. You are the one, boo. You're the one. If the AI has taken over, this is a time capsule message, then you're the one to set humanity free. I love you. Peace.